I need the old ones, what I'm looking for.
The old one would have been, I don't even know when that went in.
Yeah, that one we should get. Can we please have that one? If that, we pay a bill for it, you should see the contract. We asked for it several times.
When was the old contract put into place?
I don't know, that was before,
Correct.
yeah, that was a while ago.
Okay. When did you move
This
into this
is-
position? I don't even remember.
This is my second year, July 1st last year,
Okay,
so
okay.
2017 or 16?
2018.
You started 2018?
And the old contract predated you?
Yes. Yeah, I believe the old contract went into effect, and don't quote me on this, but I believe right after the renovations, I would, maybe, I don't know, of those buildings, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Say, Kyle, I wanted to ask you, someone had been at the borough meeting this week,
Okay?
and you were there, right?
No.
Oh, you were not there?
No.
Okay. They were just telling me there was some kind of weird discussion about our parking lots. Do you know anything about that?
No, but I know we had to add striping for the borough. I know Bruce wanted us to add striping
Okay.
or something, so we put green striping lines, which we talked about at the last meeting here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was an
Okay.
issue within the borough itself.
I don't know. I mean, the person who said.
But per the
we-
drawings, we had to, for the as-built, it was in there, so we had to add those things.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so. And I know they were down there yesterday marking the water line,
Mm-hmm.
or going over, EI was down there going over where the borough was out here earlier in the week or late last week.
Was the parking lot not striped? It was just like.
No, it was striped. We had to add green striping for event parking or something.
Oh.
So there was some, if you go down to see the window, you'll see
Uh-huh.
a series of striping right in front of the building.
Mhm.
I think there's like 28 spots that was added there,
Oh,
or more, and then there was 28 over by the bus parking. So it was either 28 and 32 or 28 and 34, I can't remember exactly.
what
So
is that designated?
over by the bus parking, it was event striping for athletic events or other events that are that the buses wouldn't be parking there, so regular cars could park there. The buses are parked on an angle, and then they did the green stripe. You could actually fit more vehicles in there.
Sure,
I
okay.
did the straight on parking.
Okay,
And then the area in front of the building, we had to add, per the drawings as well, we had to add, I believe it was 32 spots, 9 on one end and 7 on the other on both sides of that fence.
Okay.
That fence with the island area that divides the parking lot.
and those are EI's drawings in this case?
Yeah, whatever they approved, it was the
Sure.
drawings that the final ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And that's to meet, is that to meet an ordinance? Is that to meet a safety?
it was something with the email from, I don't know if we needed it for occupancy or what we needed it for, but I know we had to for the borough. I know that was brought up at a borough meeting, and then I think Autumn mentioned it at a board meeting.
Yeah, she brought it up.
Yeah, so that was done in July, the line striping.
Yes,
Yeah, so that was done early July, I want to say.
that's the first from last year.
So this isn't the original contract?
No.
Okay. And that's what you're looking for, the original?
Do we have a copy of this contract that we're currently under?
We'd have to look for it. This is just,
We've asked for it months now.
right, and I wouldn't be able to, I haven't been asked for it, so I'm not sure.
Tina,
yet.
can you get it, the contract?
I have no idea where it is.
Someone's got to have this contract, right?
I would imagine so.
Yeah,
So
this
it's
is
got to be
just
in that
the,
office, right?
I would
this is for
imagine
the
so.
bill.
Can we please go get it?
I don't
First
know.
bill, but it's not the
Can we
original.
please go get it?
But it doesn't.
I don't know where it is.
I know, someone knows,
But it
right?
doesn't.
I
have a
don't
contract.
know.
Who's,
It does, I don't know if it's the original though. It has a support agreement.
I see.
Yeah.
That's an older contract from last year. It may not be the original.
it doesn't matter.
Well, it's better
I
than
can
nothing.
ask and see if anyone knows where it is.
Someone has to have. Okay, so. You read it. They gotta have the right one. Because that's gonna be a big problem right there. If that's the only one they have. Did you guys look at this at all?
So this starts July 1st of 2018. And you're saying there was a one.
Yeah, that was just the original for last year to start.
Okay, okay.
Did you guys look at this? Steve? Wayne, did you look at it?
What's next?
Wayne, I'm asking a question, direct question. Wayne, Mr. Director, I'm a stakeholder in this meeting. Did you review and look at this contract, sir? You can ignore me all day long, you can move on, you can push it along, but the reality is, the question's on the table. Did you or did you not look at this contract?
You need to get a job.
I have one.
No, you
It's
don't.
looking after you, sir. That's my job today.
Okay.
Now, did you or did you not review this contract? Steve, did you look at this thing? Kyle, did you look at it? Did somebody look at this contract? I'm asking a simple question. If you physically looked at it at all,
I've reviewed the new one.
I understand that. And I respect that we need to get a new one. I understand that. But I'm asking, who wrote this one? Who authorized this one? And who reviewed it? It's a pretty simple concept. I'm just wondering who's accountable to this process? Nobody? Did you have a different one or just that one?
I don't know where it is, and there's nobody available to look for it right now. So at some point, someone will look for it.
We've been asking for months.
I don't know.
Okay, so that was.
Did the Auditor General look at this contract? Do anybody know? Did anybody at the state level look at this contract?
I've never been involved with
When was it approved by the board? Do anybody know what year it was approved by the board? Steve, do you remember? Wayne? Any accountability at all? Head down, sir. Respect. Sir. Sir, I'm asking a question. Thank you. Did you see what the problem is?
Yeah, I know, Dave.
Okay.
Okay.
What else do we want to talk about here today?
Any other new business items for discussion? I don't really have a
Not for my fire.
big agenda or anything.
No. Everything seems to be working good.
Question,
Mm-hmm.
can you tell me where we are on the signs? We were talking about the signs last month, and we were talking about a sign.
Oh, you mean
For the elementary center.
the district sign map area? I think we were deferring to the business office to let us know if we can move forward with that. I think that's where we're at with it. So,
Okay, next question. We got lots and lots of potholes on the roads. Is some of this caused by the construction vehicles that were going back and forth? If it was, do we go back to the companies for, also reimbursement for the beating that these roadways took? If not, are we gonna repair these potholes before winter? I mean, school started, I'm thinking not only in school, with other activities at night, you don't see the hole until the rim. And I was just curious as to what we're gonna do for repairs and such.
Okay.
And last but not least, stump removal. Where are we on that?
I think that one's also in the business office's hands to see if it's worth the cost to rent that machine to remove the stumps at this point.
Okay. That's it, thank you.
Kyle, I have one question for you. Who physically,
That was a short list.
who physically locks the stadium, and when is it decided to be locked or unlocked?
The stadium is on a timer, so the gate next to the pole building out here is on a timer, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then it's locked on the weekends.
So under what authority did the administration decide to lock it on the weekends?
I don't think the administration did. It was approved at a meeting here, I believe in June of 2018.
So the Buildings and Grounds decided to lock the stadium on weekends?
Either that or I believe that's where it was, or either the recommendation originated from or through the committee here. So
But did that recommendation get to the board and then the board have a discussion, review it,
I
public
don't
meeting?
know that answer. I just know it was discussed in the Buildings and Grounds.
Okay.
The
And,
concern was that we had damage from people using the equipment improperly. I know that was, I remember that as part of the original conversation. And during the week, obviously, there's more people on campus
Yeah.
and stuff, there's activities going on, whereas the weekends, there's not. But similar to the other buildings and stuff, there is access, there's a swipe access, just like the high school, middle school, elementary, that, individuals that have a swipe card or approval, coaches, trainers, personnel, could access it on the weekends.
so under whose authority did the administration then give access to those people so that they can use the
It's part
facilities?
it's part of the swipe card system that we have.
So any employee has access?
If you have access to a swipe card entrance at any of the buildings, then your access your swipe card would also access the stadium.
The stadium, and so who would they be? They'd be the principals,
It could be any district employee,
custodial staff
any district employee.
could have whether they're a coach or not, if they
If their
can-
swipe card, if their ID card gives them access to a building, then the likelihood that it also mirrors that swipe system.
Okay, and recognize that from proper governance, this committee only has the authority to recommend things to a board, and then the board has the responsibility to take that recommendation, the lobby of this group, into consideration.
So Dave, are you saying that on the weekends the stadium's locked, but that one weekend someone accessed the stadium and used it? Is that what you're saying?
So I'm saying two things. One is that the stadium is locked on weekends.
Right.
That the track is locked on weekends.
Sure.
And a lot of people use the public facilities for their public benefit of walk-in or talk-in, or the faith-based group wants to walk here instead of the canal because it's an all-weather track.
I
There's
understand the
value to
argument. Are you saying that like someone used the stadium then on the weekend?
People are using the stadium on weekends, yes.
Oh,
They're using their personal club